Happy New Year. How many of us had New Year's resolutions coming into this year? Yeah. Of those of you, and by the way, play along at home. So, now, be honest. How many are still sticking to at least one of their resolutions? Even if you didn't make it an official resolution, but you're like, this year, I'm going to try to do more of blank. You still sticking with it? Yeah, so we got off to a pretty good start. I got the Mr. President shaking his head no, but everybody else, yes. So if you're like everybody else, your New Year's resolutions included perhaps losing a little weight. That's one of the most popular ones. Getting fit, eating healthier, sleeping more, maybe cussing less, drinking less, whatever. Those are a little bit lower on the top 10. And those are all great. However, may I be so bold as to challenge you to add another New Year's resolution. This New Year's resolution can take you from the so-called pleasures of the moment, from shedding 5 pounds or eating healthier, to perhaps an overall state of happiness. Now, those of you who know me well know I don't like speaking in absolutes. But the answer to most of life's important questions, like how do I derive meaning in life, and why am I here, which is what the president asked of us. Now you asked, why are we here at a referral meeting? Now why are we here on this planet? My question is, why are we here on Earth? And the answer to most of those important questions is service. And more specifically, community service. Now I'm not insinuating you don't do enough. I'm just asking you, could you do more? For your church, mosque, synagogue, whatever it happens to be, could you do things for people who will never meet you and certainly never have the opportunity to thank you? See, what happens when you serve others, and I find it makes you extraordinary. And when I say extraordinary, I just mean simply outside the ordinary. Most people are concerned with first world problems, making more money, having more time, taking more trips, going to nicer restaurants, and all those are great goals and aspirations. However, sometimes those goals leave us with a little bit of an empty feeling of wanting something more and something different. When you serve others, it almost takes you outside of yourself. You forget about your problems. It makes you more grateful for what you have. And it gives you, in some weird way, a huge return on investment. I can't tell you that if you donate $10, you're going to get 100 back. But somehow, God, karma, the universe, Mother Nature figures out a way to reflect back on you what you put out. So this year, I want you to think about what you can do more of by way of contributions. Certainly writing a check is always good, but how do you get your hands dirty? How do you go out and participate in a nonprofit? How do you help somebody one-on-one that makes you feel better about yourself and give somebody that necessary hand up that could possibly change their life? Look, at the end of the day, we're all animals, albeit a little more evolved, some less than others, but we're all animals and we're motivated by two things, the carrot and the stick. So you've seen the little cartoons with a horse having a carrot dangled in front of its head and that's why he walks. Or you can take the stitch and give it a little whipping on the butt and get the horse to walk. We're no different. My carrot is that I know that in order to attempt to achieve an extraordinary life, I have to do things outside the ordinary. For me, it happens to be service. But my stick, my punishment, if you will, is that I don't want to look back on life and have the regretful question of having to ask myself, is this all there was? Pursuit of physical or monetary goals. So my friends, this year is the year to do more for others. And it's okay to do some stuff for yourself, but if you do that, I want you to look back at the end of this year with not regret, but with pride that you did something for others. And at the end of the day, when you help others achieve what they have as goals and aspirations, you will, by definition, get everything that you want.